I have come to bury Nerdblock, not to praise it. Oh, fuck it. Let's piss on its corpse. That was a cannon. Quick, look up on the dome. The final tribute has fallen. So, I just did the Gamer Block unboxing, and I'm not going to retread myself so much, but, you know, this is the I told you so moment that I started predicting almost 2 years ago in November of 2015 when the first sci-fi block shipped. No, goddamn, it was October of 2015 when the first sci-fi block shipped, and the first sci-fi block sucked. I said, you know, quality is going downhill. Absolutely no creative energy going into this. Shit taken off the shelf from, like, stockpile liquidations. You know, so now here we are. So if you haven't seen the news on social media today, Nerdblock seems to be dead. And by seems to be dead, I mean we have reports on Twitter from former employees who say that the retail storefronts have been locked and they have been told to not come to work. We have reports on Twitter from customers who have gone to these stores and said that these stores are locked. One was closed for inventory. Rocket Raccoon, left eye. Now, you're saying, oh, come on, Panda, you know, this is just, you're the conspiratorial guy on this. You did this 1 hour video where you kind of broke everything down. Yeah, and if we think about the fact that on Friday, the last Friday of July, Shirt Punch went down. And Shirt Punch went down, and they said, we're going to be back up August 2nd. Nope. Today, August 1st, Nerdblock's website went down. There is now just a logo for Fanblock. Now, it's kind of convenient because August 1st is when they ran the credit cards for the next month's block. Gosh, isn't that a coincidence? You take your website down so customers can't go in and cancel the orders that you're going to run the credit card and debit them. The day that you close all of your retail stores, 3 days after you close down your shirt publishing wing, you know, and like I said in the other video, this is not a moment of schadenfreude. I am not at all happy about this. You know, I'm a teacher by trade. So what that means is I have students who are really strong, and I have students who are really struggling. And one of the things that I always love, one of the reasons why I stay in my career field, in spite of the drinking that I sometimes do when I come home at night, is nothing makes me feel validated like seeing one of my struggling students triumph. You know, and Nerdblock, their whole line of products, they have been a struggler. And I was really genuinely hoping to see them pull through. You know, so at this point in time, Nerdblock, unfortunately, seems to be dead. You know, because one of two things is going to happen. Either they've run out of money, as I predicted, and I have proof of that. There is a thread on Reddit where one of their vendors has put up emails basically from Nerdblock saying, hey, look, we're sorry we haven't been able to pay you, but, you know, big things are coming. We've got financing coming and money is coming. And, you know, then they've got another one, you know, we're going to grow tenfold in the next year. And apparently what happened was their holiday 2016 orders were not what they projected, which meant they way over-ordered on the shit for like first quarter and now early second quarter 2017, which is why we're seeing all of this recycled stuff. And again, part of it is, they were lowballing. Let's just, we cannot not talk about that if we're talking about Nerd Block. The acrylic stuff they were putting out was crap. They got burned by the acrylic shot glasses. I watched a lot of the June unboxing videos, and I'm sorry, those Wonder Woman clocks were goddamn sorry. Some of them were scratched up like mine was. Some didn't have the parts. So this is not a moment of schadenfreude. This is not me celebrating, doing a victory dance because Nerd Block is dead. Because if anything else, they still owe me about 5 shirts from Shirt Punch, which, well, I'm probably never going to see. And according to the calculation that I did in the last video, they owe me 3 gamer blocks that I am probably never going to see. Because, again, if you know bankruptcy law, now granted, they're a Canadian company. Canadians, y'all know your law better than I do. The big, fat, dumb American. What are your bankruptcy laws like? Then again, me not being a citizen, I didn't even know if I'd have a claim. Anyway. So, yeah. Nerd Block, goddamn. I hate that we have come to this moment. I hate that this is the last Nerd Block classic that I'm going to unbox. I really, really hoped that you would gotten your shit together. Oh, I knew what I was going to say earlier. Either they're not going to have money to keep going, or at this point in time, they have undermined their customer confidence to the point where if this was all just a big ruse, and they come up tomorrow morning, or I guess later today at midnight, it turns August 2nd, and suddenly they come back, their customer service contact, again, if you look at Twitter, everybody is complaining. They're putting in requests. They're not hearing anything. They're not responding to social media. They're not even blocking people on Facebook anymore. I mean, come on. What would Nerd Block be if they weren't blocking people with contradictory opinions on Facebook? Jesus. So I think this is the end. And, like I said, it really sucks because, I explained in the other video, I was doing geek culture in the 80s when what we call geek culture was really kids' toys and kids' TV shows. There was a point in time when you were about 12 or 13 years old, you were supposed to lose interest in Star Wars. There was a point in time when you were about 12 or 13 years old, you were supposed to stop reading comic books. I remember my parents, after their bitter, nasty divorce, apparently laid their arms down long enough to have a conversation on the phone where they were both kind of expressing concern over the fact that, I think I was 13 years old and I was asking for Transformers for Christmas, 1985, 1986, 13, 14 years old, and I was asking for Transformers. My wife was like, you shouldn't be playing with toys anymore. It's like, what the fuck else am I going to do in, Flint, Michigan? I can't go outside and play, but, geek culture is now cool. Geek culture is now mainstream. Wearing this shirt in my high school between 1986 and 1990 would have wound up with me getting a lot of ridicule and probably an ass beating or two. Now, geek culture has gone mainstream, and, I really hate it when good geek products go bad. So, I was kind of thinking, since this is the last Nerd Block video, since this is the last Nerd Block classic, since Nerd Block is taking a metaphorical dirt nap, since this box is filled, I was looking on social media earlier today. I didn't see the contents. I didn't watch any of the unboxings because, again, I kind of like to have a live reaction, that's unspoiled by other people's. But, what I saw on Twitter was, it's all this old shit, man. It's all this old stuff. Let's not think of this as old stuff. This is awake. Nerd Block is dead. Let's think of this instead as a retrospective. Nerd Block, this was your life. So, let's not think about this as a box of recycled crap. Let's think about this as a box of their greatest hits. Well, okay, greatest misses. Well, shit that they over-ordered on. So, let's go ahead and open this up and see what's in here. You know, it should tell you something. My motivation for this is so low, I didn't even put the damn green screen up for this. So let's see what we have here. I see the t-shirt. We'll look at the t-shirt last, as we always do. So I'm just going to kind of flip it there so I can't see it. So I'm going to grab this. And y'all are even seeing it before me. This is a Masked Predator Vinnie Mates from, hey, look! Diamond Select Toys! What did I say as I was going through all of those old nerd blocks over the last 2 years? It's almost like they contacted someone at Diamond and said, hey, what do you have a shit ton of that we can buy for cheap? And then put it in the boxes. And my God, you know, this is kind of like, this is like the last 2 minutes of a Scooby-Doo episode where you finally, all the pieces of the mystery are coming into place. They really were, man. When I said that, I was being a sarcastic dick. I really didn't think that they were sourcing out. I knew that they were sourcing, you know, material from somewhere, you know, because there was stuff that was like in the retail channels, you know, took 2 years before I found it in my box, but I really didn't think that they were going through Diamond for this. Holy shit, it's an ugly toy, and I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with it, but this is kind of vindicating. It was right all along, and I'm never right in my social circles. Well, let's see what we have here next. So it is Terminator 2. It is marked Skynet, and we see the T-1000 on it, and we're going to open it up, and I'm betting... Okay, so I was wrong. My original thought was, oh fuck, not more salt and pepper shakers. They're not salt and pepper shakers. They are shot glasses. They are Skynet shot glasses. Let me pull the other one up. The other one is, I don't know if this is actual... No, it's just metallized. So this is kind of cheesy. You know, back when I was in college, I bought an Austin Powers shot glass, and I think I still have it down in the cabinet. You know, it had Mike Myers' face as the character, and psychedelic writing on the back that said, "Groovy Baby." Once I got out of college, or I guess in my case, my first swing at grad school, my first master's degree, once I grew up a little bit, the Austin Powers shot glass really stopped being cool. And this Terminator head shot glass, you know, again, kind of not cool, but this Skynet shot glass actually kind of has a kitschy novelty feel to it. So let's continue. Our Nerd Block Classic Retrospective. Nerd Block, This Was Your Life. What's the next thing we have here? Oh, hey! From a 2015 box, look! It's the 2015 Back to the Future license plate. It's a pin, and it's the license plate from when Doc and Marty... Okay, so when Doc went into the future, and then did his stuff... When Doc came back at the very end, and he's got the DeLorean kind of futured up, he's got the fusion on it, and the out-of-time license plate has been replaced by this, a futuristic California license plate. Oh, Nerd Block, you shouldn't have. No, really, you shouldn't have. Let's see here. So the next thing we have here is what looks to be an insulated lunch sack, conveniently disguised as a paper bag, reading X-Files, Chain of Custody, Mulder, Federal Bureau of Investigation, and we kind of have some stuff. You know, this is disappointing. Because this is kind of a cool thing. The first time it went out, I didn't get one of these personally, but at this point in time, my theory is just me being paranoid. At some point in time before I started subscribing in October of 2014, people got these, or maybe they went out. Oh, wait. Oh, nerd block. Oh, look at this. I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, but this came from Sci-Fi Block. It's kind of like the ultimate insult to injury, you know? Your shittiest line, the line that really began to test our relationship. The line, the first time that I fired you and I didn't renew one of your products, and one of your final things came from it. And even more ironic, it's actually kind of cool. I never watched the X-Files when it was on because, you know, Friday nights in the 90s, I was delivering pizzas to survive. So I never got to see the show. But, you know, again, kind of a cool, kitschy novelty thing. It's just, it's a shame that it's recycled from another one of your products. Although at this point in time, I guess, better something than nothing. Maybe I shouldn't be complaining at all. Let's grab the next one. A book by Rob Perlman, The Wit and Wisdom of Star Trek. Now, look at this. There's a UPC code, nerd block. What would a box from you be without shit off the shelf that I could buy somewhere else? Oh, you're phoning in your greatest hits. The only two things that are missing from this box is a Funko product and Legend of Zelda shit. And, okay, maybe some Doctor Who. We haven't seen some Doctor Who yet, although there are two more things. One thing in the box and the t-shirt. They may make this the greatest medley of failure ever. So let's grab this. And we have here an umbrella. And I am going to do the ultimate thing, and I am going to make people cringe on the internet. And people are going to scream, "Oh my God, bad luck!" But you know what? This is coming from Nerdblock. You can't have any more bad luck. My question here is, how the fuck do I open it? I don't know how the hell I open it. You know, I can't have this moment where I crack an umbrella in my apartment. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait, shit. Guys? Aren't we supposed to have, like, a moment where this pops out? You know, I'm so glad it's not raining right now. Oh, wait. We're pushing. Oh, hey! Alright, we've got the umbrella up, but it's not oh, there we go. It's sticking in place. Hey, look at this. Fat Man Mikado. 3 little maids from school are we? Okay, so what do we have here? We have a black umbrella with... Oh, look! This must have come from Horror Block. Carrie umbrella. Now, how the hell... Okay, so, you know, Carrie, one of those stories I'm familiar with. I saw the original, thank you. Shouldn't the spatters be red? Wasn't that the whole idea? If you know, Carrie had an umbrella under her when the pig's blood fell, all the white kids wouldn't be dead? Oh dear. Alright, hey look, at least it went down. Well... Oh, and it doesn't even close up neatly and nicely. Oh, well. So we'll just put this back in the box, and there it is. Look. Empty and barren. We didn't even get a postcard. I didn't even get an e-postcard this time. It's actually going to be kind of interesting to watch the other unboxings to see what everyone else got. So here it is, our final t-shirt for the final Nerd Block Classic. Now again, we've seen stuff available from Diamond. Ding! We've seen stuff recycled from other boxes. Ding! We have yet to see Doctor Who. We have yet to see Legend of Zelda. We have yet to see Funko, although there's no Funko stuff in here, although we did get the Predator mini-mate, or I guess the big mini-mate. So, no Doctor Who, no Legend of Zelda. Let's see if we can't send this out with a bang. So, the t-shirt. No. Well, okay. The t-shirt is marked Nerd Block, although it's got the shirt punch tag on the back. And I am sure somebody watching this probably recognizes this. Kind of a cool shirt, actually. I would actually wear this. You know, it's got TIE Fighter targeting sights on it. There's a little red X-wing, and it says the dark side in the middle. And I wear it. So here we are. The end of the series. Nerd Block is dead. One of the theories that, well, I shouldn't say theories, but somebody was speculating on social media that Loot Crate, or a competitor, might buy up the brand name, although I don't know what they'd be able to do about the outstanding products. I'm not even going to recap. Why recap? For all I know, this is a one-of-a-kind box. You know, I can only go back and say what I said in the other in the other video when I was kind of closing out. This is a cautionary tale for the other unboxing companies. You know, when your quality starts to go downhill, when you start treating your customers like shit, when you start taking your customers for granted, when you stop communicating with your customers, they're probably not going to be your customers for very long. And like we've learned from Nerd Block, if you have fewer customers, you have less money. If you have no money, you can't pay your vendors. If you can't pay your vendors, you have nothing to put in the boxes. And, you know, now, like the folks at Nerd Block, you are hiding in your apartments and homes as nerds and geeks all over the internet now begin to form flash mobs to hunt you down. So I really do. I hope this is cautionary tale for the other unboxers, the other subscription box companies, because you know I would really hate to see another one go down. And you know, again, I'll say it in my final moments. You know, Loot Crate, Nerd Block has gone down the drain, and your last couple boxes, man, I'm seeing the same thing. You know, stop putting out all the other boxes. Focus on your flagship product. Focus on putting out quality, and more people will come. So there we go, folks. I would say we'll see you next month for the August block, but that's probably not going to happen. So if you want to stick around for the other boxes, please by all means do. Beyond that, if you want to subscribe, please by all means hit the subscription button. If you want to leave some comments, I'm sure this is going to generate some interesting discussion over the coming weeks. So there we go, folks. I will see you for the next video, whichever it is. So until then, be good to each other, stay safe out there, and